Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're working on Collage Weekly by Margarete Miller. It's a challenge by her, and it's a yearly challenge. She gives you, you go to her Etsy store, Mellow Miller, and you can purchase the prompts for the year. So I'm on week 36, and my prompts are a button, anything postal related, something that lays eggs, something that turns or spins, a photo, and the bonus is floral pattern paper. So we're going to work on my something that lays eggs first, and that's my bird. So I printed this, and I don't know if I need to replace my pink or what, but it came out white, and well, it can't be white. That's not going to work. So we're going to do this first, and I wet this down and had it soaking for a couple of minutes here. And we're just going to give this a quick, woo, watercolor. That's a pink one now. Ooh, I didn't look that pink on my sample. Let me see here. If I use this one, that's better. But I didn't want to waste it when I knew I could just come in here and paint it. I got paints, why not use them, right? So how is your day going? I hope you're having a good one. Mine's going okay. Had to go to town this morning. I got home and I've been just messing around the house doing stuff, and then decided to do this. Well, I've also been uploading videos, if you've been following my whole fun process. It's getting better. I'm on the third video today, but I've got 3 now to get off my camera. So, I don't know, do I need to paint his leg? I guess I need to, because I already did, didn't I? As I'm painting it, I say, do I need to paint it? Okay, so we're going to set that off to the side. Let me clean up my brush and let that dry. And we will work on getting our papers down. I should probably wipe this off first. Okay. And I'm going to set this where I'm not going to get my papers in it. Alright. So, let me set that there. Here. Oops. I'm kind of confused by that. Oh, they're stuck together. Okay. This is not wanting to come out. Wow. Let's try from this side. I don't want to tear it. Usually they just pop right out. Okay, there we go. And then we need a plain paper. Okay, and we will set this somewhere else while we do this. Alright, so for this side, we're going to put this paper down. And I'm going to see if I got my ATG working. I hope I did. It rolled around itself. It does that ever so often. And I ended up having to just cut it. I cut it and rewound what I cut because it just would not, I couldn't get it any other way for some reason. Okay. sure I don't have any glue. Trying to get it out of those holes, because that's what makes my punch not want to work. I did not get that on there straight at all. I think that's pretty straight. No, it doesn't look straight at all. It's okay though. And I chose this paper because it goes with my floral as good as I could find. I was having trouble finding. I had a picture in my mind of what I want, but I don't have it, so I just have to deal with what I have, right? Okay. It's just a little bit off of that. It's not right there. Alright, got that one. Now we'll do the other one. Have to go out of town tomorrow. Well, I got a dentist appointment in the morning. Husband has a doctor appointment out of town in the afternoon, so there goes tomorrow. I get so tired of doctor appointments, I tell you. So this is my floral paper I decided to use. I thought this one would be pretty. I didn't look and see that the strawberries was on the other side that I've been saving to do a page of my granddaughter, but there'll be enough of it. I can probably make some layers. When she was, I don't know, she was under a year, I think. Her mom has a good friend that loves to take photographs, and she's not professional, but you'd think she would with all the props and the beautiful pictures she takes. But they would meet once a month, and her friend had a granddaughter the same age as my granddaughter, and so they would set up these photos of the girls and take their picture every month for their month anniversary. So it had to be under a year, because they kind of quit that after the year, you know, after she was a year old. They just did it like every 6 months or whatever. But one of them, she's sitting in something, I can't remember what she was sitting in, but she's got all this fruit around her, strawberries, lemons. I can't remember quite how it all went, but I don't know if I'm going to get this punched. It just does not want to go in there. You know what? That's the side I put my prompts on, so I'm going to fiddle with that when you're not on here, because you don't need to see me sit and try to fiddle with that thing. Okay. This is the side we need. Alright, I want to ink around the edge. I think I'm going to use gray today for inking. I don't really want to use brown. gray out. My well-loved, it's got that tape stuck on it. I don't know why I need to take it off now, but anyway, it's watering can. As you can tell, I've had it forever. Alright, there's my one for gray. I guess I'm using a lot of vintage or vintage looking things today. Brown would have been okay, but I've been learning how to do thumbnails on Canva. So you might see some strange things out of me, but I'm trying. Okay, we're going to die cut a button out of these. I don't know which size or what right now. Something postal related is this postcard print, and this is from Free Printables for Your Junk Journal by TLC. This is a Tim Holtz picture, which is what took me down the whole island or ocean theme. It's really pretty. Oh, this one was one I took out in case that one was too big. Then, so let's see here. I need my thing that turns too. This is going to go right like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it down here. I probably will. I'll scoot it over some though. Okay, now I had to get that on there before I could decide my something that turns, and I decided a car was going to be my something that turns. I got these at my thrift store for 50 cents, and I had one picked out in here, but I wanted to make sure that it was going to fit. Let me find it. Oops, nope. This one. And I don't know if it's going to fit, but let's look at the other one. What is in this one? That one would be absolutely perfect for a beach. I mean, that just screams going to the beach, you know, your surfboard's hanging out. But that is even bigger than my paper. Okay, this is the one I thought of. Let's go ahead and cut that one out. I think that's probably going to be the best bet. Try to cut it without having to take the whole page out. That way I don't have a loose page. I gotta grab a drink real quick, I'm sorry. It is so hot here. It's the problem is it's so humid. I can't see. I guess it goes like this. It is just so humid that it's miserable. I hope this week is our last heat wave. Sure, we'll have warmer weather, but I hope this is the last bad one. I don't know though, our festival that always happens in the fall is next weekend, so it's usually so hot for that. My husband and I were talking about it today when we were driving into town, because we were talking about how hot it was, and I said, do you remember that year that our church made a float for the parade, and it was the theme of our Bible school that year, whatever it was, but the entire float was covered, the entire trailer was covered in this shiny silver paper. It wasn't foil, I don't remember. And then we had the streamer banner along the side that was shiny silver, and I think we had robots. It seems like we had boxes that we covered in the silver too, but I think one of our kids was dressed up like that, if not all of them. I don't know, but anyway, it was over 100 degrees that day. It was really hot for here. And there we were, sun beating down on us, and I think the parade starts at 11. It's either 11 or 1. I can't remember if it's before lunch or after. But there we were, standing on that float. I can't get that quite right. And it takes at least an hour to go through the whole parade. Oh, we were all so red, me and my family, because you can tell and my husband redhead, so there you go. That tells you what how my kids, except for our son, we adopted him, and he gets really dark in the summer. It didn't affect him. But the rest of us did, and we were, oh my goodness, we were so hot. And then we were having a camp out at my husband's brother's house. We went down there. Oh, we were miserable. I think this one's gonna work. I'm gonna put some ink on it. But about 5 minutes into the parade, well, actually sitting in the high school parking lot waiting for the parade to start, I was like, we made a mistake, guys. This isn't smart what we did here. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll just set that right there on the beach. Should I cut it so that it goes down in, like, doesn't look like it's just sitting? I think so. Let me get my knife. Okay, let's see. I want it, I think about right there. So, let's see, I'll cut. Right there. Did I get through it? Nope. No, can't see where I was cutting there. That's where I was cutting. But I don't know if I got it big enough. I don't want it way down in. I just want it a little bit. Okay, that works great. Now, for this one, cut right there. I didn't think about those grasses. Oh well. The car is going to be in front of the grass. Get that where I needed it, I don't think. I don't know why I took out that big chunk. I don't even know how I did it. That'll work. Now it looks like it's kind of on there better. Let's get some glue on it. But oh yeah, I started trying to tell you about learning to make thumbnails. The program that I've used for my photos, I can't put it on this new computer. I just got a really cheap computer, cheap laptop, because the other one's fine. It just won't run my I'm trying to say, my Silhouette program, and it wouldn't hook up to my printer. Didn't want to hook up to it anymore either, and my printer's it's just a few months old. So, you know, everything wanted Windows 11. So that's why I got a new one. Well, I just got a cheap one. I have a couple of external hard drives that have all my patterns and my, you know, collage books and all that on it. So I knew I didn't have to store that, but I didn't think about the fact that it's not letting me download. I got my Silhouette program on there, and I got my HP program for my printer on there. But then there's not enough room to put my Photoscape on there that I like. And also my other editing program for my videos. My other one must be a monster. I don't know, because it's got tons of stuff on it. I inherited it, so. But anyway, so I'm trying to learn on Canva to make thumbnails for my videos, and I'm just not, yeah, I'm not very good at this stuff. I'm not very good at learning it. If somebody would show it to me, I would get it, but figuring it out on my own, no. I am not good at it. So it's taking me some time. Now I have a couple of videos that I put up today that I made a thumbnail for them, but they're not anything very special. But I'll get it. I will get it. It's just going to take me a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put that, I think, about right there, I think. Nope, it needs to come over some. There, yeah. If it's there, I don't have to take off that bird's tail end. Okay, and I don't think for him I'm going to use that glue because I have a hard time controlling that still. I'll use this one. Skinny little legs. Reminds me of my grandma. We used to tell her she had bird legs. Especially her lower part of her legs. They were so skinny. And she was never a small woman at all. And she was tall. Big boned. But man, her legs were so tiny. We call her bird legs. Alright, now, let's see, we gotta do a button, don't we? My pen is all bent up. It's not working very well. Alright, do I have everything else? I have anything postal related, something that lays eggs, something that turns or spins. I about put my hand on that car because there's a car there, but we have that car. And the bonus is the floral pattern, and that is not glued down right there. Oh, my video I'm uploading right now, it says 1 minute left. Alright. Now, I'm doing this because I have plenty of buttons. Finding buttons would not be a problem. In fact, I've got shell buttons that would probably look even better. Alright, let's open my button and see if I can find it. I just don't want anything very thick, because my book is getting so thick. But let's see if I have, oh, I just dropped a button on the floor. And it went to Neverland underneath my shelf. One of these days I'm going to pull that, empty the shelf off and pull it out, and I'm going to find all kinds of stuff under there. I'm not finding any of the shell buttons. I've got another container full. This is just one I fill up to have one at my desk. There we go. Got it. Now I think we need a prettier thread to go through it than that. one that I have. I just have plain on there, but, well, no, we'll do that because that fits with the time. The time for now. I'll put that up. I'm going to put my thing back in it. So, this is just a beading needle. It has a large hole in the center. And it works great for buttons. I just keep one in here for buttons. You couldn't sew with it. It's not sharp. But it sure works great for, especially these thicker threads that we like to use. It really works good for that. So I'm going to put this through a few times. I'm glad I thought of these shell buttons. These are, they're many, many years ago, there was a, along the river, a button, I don't know if it's a button factory or what, but they made the buttons. And a lady in my home extension group gave me a whole Cool Whip container full. She was an older lady. And she just wanted somebody to have them. I thought that was so nice of her. So she gave me a whole thing full of them, and I don't know if some of her family worked there. I don't know why she had a Cool Whip container full of them. But it was sure nice of her to share with me. Okay, now I'm going to take, what's this one got on it? That's more, I want brown. Where's my brown one? There it is. And I'm just going to put some brown on here. I wanted my littler one, and I'm going to just rub it over that thread to make it look like it's not new. It's been in that button for a while, and then I can wipe the button off. Alright. And I don't have my hot glue gun on. So I think I will put this right there. But I'm going to have to get my hot glue gun heated up. So I'll just have that in the pictures. It'll be finished. And I can't even find the charger for my hot glue gun because everything's a mess there. I'm still working on my desk. But I think it'll go right there, or maybe right there. I think I like it better right there. So I cut a little bit off that. I will hot glue this right there. Okay, so we have our button, and we have our postal related, we have our bird, we have something that turns and spins, this, you know, the car, the tires on the car, and a photo, and the floral pattern paper. Oops, button moved from where I'm putting it, but it'll be right there. Alright, if I don't lose it first. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.